Morning. This will be a little short and sweet, but it's a little overview of myself and my church journey. So far, my journey started back at Moolap 22 years ago when we had our first child, Riley, who will be 21 this year. We also have Ava, who is 18, and Ruby, who is 12. And as their father, I'm proud of the individuals that they have or are growing into, and it's a massive testament to the way that they were raised. But as a young couple with our first child, our journey was a hard one, but at the start, with a lot of support from our family and friends, and Rob and Wendy out at our Moolap campus, they both provided counselling, guidance, and they were the perfect fit for us on our journey as young parents. I had never been a devoted Christian in the sense at that stage, but having a partner whose parents, Alan and Josie McKenzie, were devoted Christians, I was more than happy to attend church. I would attend on the special days being Easter, Mother's Day and Father's Day and Christmas. I sometimes would do the odd Sunday in between also. We then transitioned to Barrawal to continue the church journey and have been coming here ever since. And again on the special days and just a few Sundays in between. So my church journey at that point with my relationship, and my relationship with God hadn't really been all in. However, over the last 12 months, I've faced multiple seasons in my life where a lot of things are very up and down, and if I'm honest, there are more downs than ups. Family health issues, personal mental health issues, work and employment issues, and relationship issues. My entire life I'd built around my growing family as I knew it had started to break and come crashing down. I was asking myself, have I been good enough? I'd been so low that I couldn't possibly get any lower. More or less, I was at rock bottom. With a great analogy I heard from a pastor in the US by the name of Josh Howerton. He said, once you're at rock bottom, laying on your back, where you can't get any lower, where are you looking once you're on your back? You're looking up towards God and the heavens above. And with my mother-in-law, Josie's guidance and kind words she spoke to me on that one day, I'll never forget, I came closer to God. I put all my faith and trust in Him. I brought all my problems and issues I had been carrying the weight of all year and many years prior in secret, and laid them bare at the foot of the cross. I started to really invest in spending my time getting not only to know myself on a certain level, but to know God on that same level. I started to give myself a chance, especially knowing God was giving me this special chance. I haven't been the perfect person my whole life, but today I commit leaving all my old life and sins behind as they all get washed away, starting a fresh new journey as a new man with a renewed heart and God walking by my side as I get raised up from the waters. There is only one thing I would love the most, and that is to be able to talk and pray to God in good times, not just these troubled seasons. But I know God will be there for me, listening to every prayer and every word through, even though it's in a troublesome season. I was gifted my first Bible at Christmas last year in 2025 by my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, Scott and Sarah McKenzie, and have been reading over scriptures in my spare time and getting to know all about the many books, chapters and verses it has. One of my favourite verses I've come across and that I can relate to is Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest in your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. That verse really resonated with me since this season has been ongoing. We all had an amazing meeting 2 weeks ago here at church, and Mark explained what it meant to be baptised, and he gave an analogy that it's exactly like a wedding. Just as a man and a woman use a wedding to publicly declare their love and commitment as a husband and wife, they also make vows to love one another till death do them part, in sickness and in health, in front of family and close friends. It's a strong, unbreakable covenant which binds the couple together in a lifelong commitment. While baptism is exactly the same, except with baptism you're committing your life to God according to His purpose, but this time God is baptising me into a covenant relationship with Him, and today I get to share it publicly in front of family, friends and the One Hope Church community. Lastly, as a few of you know me on a personal level, you all know I'm a very shy, a very quiet person who doesn't like to talk much, be outgoing or meet new people. But I'm looking forward to meeting more of you over my journey. Although it may be difficult for me to open up and talk at the moment, I'm really looking forward to diving in at One Hope in 2026. A big thank you to Mark and Matt for everything they've done for me and the prayers they've prayed over me and my family. It doesn't go unnoticed, and for that I'll be forever grateful. Also, thank you to everyone here for allowing me into the One Hope Church community. Over the many years of coming here, I really look forward to what this year will provide for me on my own special journey with God.
So good.